Hey, Plant Pals, Mike the Gardener, and today is a look at the Planter Herb Garden Challenge 2024. It's a PC or Planter HGC 2024, and it's been 24 days since it started March 1st, and there's some things have been successful, some things haven't. So let's just take a look. So this is my basil station, as I call it, and I've got the lemon drop is up. I can go ahead and take the cup off of that. Here's the African Nunum basil. It's not doing great. It's not doing bad. We'll see. Might have to drop some new seeds, and that's kind of the point of the challenge. Is if something works, great. If it doesn't, it dies. You start over. This is the licorice basil. Here is the holy basil, also known as Tulsi. And here is the lime basil. So they're all doing pretty good. Again, I was supposed to add another light to this to make it closer to the light, but I've been very busy. I haven't got around to it. Here's some wild arugula. It's doing meh. Here's the shisho was up, and then it died. So I'll have to start that over. Here's the red garnet amaranth. It's really pretty. Here's the Love Lies Bleeding amaranth. Here's the red veined sorrel. It's doing pretty good. And then next to that is the large leaf sorrel. So those are, so we got, some successes, some failures, but that's the point. So speaking of failures, so this was the in bloom system where the overhead light died, and I've been just using the Zimhu light to try to get things going. This was supposed to be the what do you call that? I keep saying it, stevia. And again, this has been a big fail. No stevia has appeared, and it's been 24 days, so I think it's safe to say that that's not going to be a success. And I used a entire packet of, it's very expensive. It was like $7 for like 10 seeds, and got nothing. So kind of bummed out about that. So here we have my chervil. That's doing great. The epizote finally just showed up. I thought that was going to be a failure, but it just kind of started appearing. The anise, had to put some more seeds in there. Nothing's happening with that. The chicory is doing great. Let's see if it doesn't smell like anything. Here's the fenugreek, which is very good for you. And here's the Korean hyssop. So yeah, definitely have to do something about the anise. My lemon balm finally decided to show up. Take that off. And it's very interesting because you would think inside that they would all kind of show up around the similar times, but no. A few of them did pop up, like the feverfew came up right away and then kind of died. So yeah, maybe it doesn't like the moist environment. We'll see. I'll drop some more seeds and I'll just leave because I'll take the cover off as soon as it appears. My cilantro is a failure. I've always had bad luck with cilantro. It came up and then died. My rosemary is just kind of doing meh. The toothache plant back is finally showed up and looking good. And this this thing really makes me happy. Is the dwarf moringa is really showing off, and I got to find some place else to put it because it's getting so tall. But it liked growing in it, so this is a good way if you have moringa. This is a good way to start. This is a vitamin bottle. Vitamin bottle, basket sponge, foil over top, punch a hole, drop the seed in. Tall, beautiful moringa plant. And then here's my lemon balm. And I believe that a lot of these things, like the lemon balm and hydroponics with the moving water, like an AeroGarden, it would probably be 5 times this size. So I think I'll go ahead and start some lemon balm and put it in a system to see. Compare the difference. And eventually, as the challenge goes on, I'll talk about the medicinal benefits of some of these things, and how I'm going to use them. Right now, this is just an update on how they're growing, whether they're alive or not, and what failures and successes and things I have to restart. And maybe I'll get some cool hints and tips from you all. Down below here is really showing off is the borage. Sorry, I got the fish tank pump here. It's pumping water to my small deep water culture systems, which I'll show in a second. But yeah, this happy fella here really likes growing. The borage really likes growing in this old protein jug. Next to that is the bloody dock. It's also doing very well. Here's the Greek mountain tea mint. It's looking good. And then here's my mullein. So I really didn't have any expectations of any of these things. I just, like I said, this is all an experiment for me. I haven't grown, like 90% of these things I've not grown before. I've grown basils, of course, and I've grown some mints and lemon balm and stuff, but these are a learning experience for me. So I'm really excited. I'm really pleased with this challenge. All right, so here's what I'm calling my food herb station. So I got sage and tarragon, and I think I labeled these backwards. This is normally what I do is if I have, I have sage. So sage is in front, tarragon's in the back. Tarragon didn't do anything. These two did great. This one did great and it's starting to die. And I think, again, this is right by the door. And so when you open up and it hits that cold hits it, sometimes it does okay, sometimes it rebels. So here's my dill. Dill is doing great. I got to keep having to lift the light up because the dill is growing up into it. And then the oregano is doing great. But again, I'm not like patting myself on the back for these because I grow these all the time. And these herbs are very easy to grow. And that's why if you have like just a mason jar, and you have a mason jar and some sunlight from a window, you can grow tons of herbs in your kitchen, right in the window. Here's thyme. Thyme is in the front. Thyme is looking great. And then behind that is the parsley. Now, I've grown thyme and parsley and dill and sage before, so these are not as much about the herb challenge other than showing how easy it is to do. These are things I eat. These are the herbs I consume the most. So yeah, so great challenge. Lots of fun, and as you can see, I've had some wins and some fails, and mostly it's my fault because I've been so busy. I haven't really been paying too much attention to these things. Like if you do see like a leaf go bad, you should pluck it off, and that encourages the other ones to grow healthier. So the plant puts energy into the healthy leaves. But because I ignored it, it probably died off. All right. So any comments, questions in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Have an awesome day. Dill.